Tuna all white, no crust, right? Yeah, I know. Welcome back to another episode of Car Pass. Actually, today we have the Ford F-150 SVT Lightning. I've kind of been waiting for this car. Hoonigan made a tribute build a while ago. They called it Lord Frightening. Uh, yeah, obviously I can do either of the tribute builds that has a 2J in it. Hopefully we got it in for an engine swap. But otherwise we'll just keep it at a B or an A class for the street races that are going on right now for this season in Forza Horizon 5. Or, another brilliant idea, there is this radical cross-country event that's going through the water rather close to actually let me go this one, Horizon Jungle Cruise. It is absolutely amazing. I did it with the F450 yesterday. Actually, I had very little low front end grip, but that didn't matter. But it was amazing. The jumps, I had a few barrel rolls on my way to the finish line. Just a blast. But that's not why we're here right now. Actually forgot to check the horsepower rating on this thing. So it's 380 horsepower, 610 newton meters. It's 2100 kilograms and a nearly 5.5 liters engine. Cool. Wait, that's a supercharger? Yeah, that's a supercharger. Look at that. It's got a boost gauge. Oh gosh, this gearing. Oh gosh, this gearing is horrendous. But supercharger! Oh, it's only got 4 gears. I didn't know that. I think the top speed is right around 210-ish, maybe 220. Yeah, let's do that street race right here. And I'll be back in a minute. I'll put up some highlights. Here we are. Stock powertrain, V8 diesel racing. Oh my god. Wait. That sounds amazing. Wait, this is the RB, or the 2J, right? This is the RB. Wait. Come out Force Camry stock car. Alright. Yeah, Reddit is not the greatest idea. Yeah, it's based on the... Yeah, see? It's based on the inline 6 3-liter, so it's the racing version, so it's actually, as you can see here, that's a Toyota badge. But I don't feel like having 800 horsepower in this thing over the rear wheels. Because if I put tires on... Oh, wait. I can actually keep it like that. Alright. So, yeah, we have 805 horsepower. We are just over 2,000 kilograms. And I think I installed sports tires. Which I think with 800 horsepower is gonna go wrong. Yeah, sports tires. This is gonna go wrong pretty bad. Let's not pull it too close. See what it does. Just over 300 kilometers an hour. Alright, see what it will do. Alright, it'll be down to some short clips to see what's going on. Oh. Whew. just over like that. Slightly less, a little more. A bit more brake, I assume. Alright. Here we go. That looks better. Just raise it 4 centimeters. It might not have any top speed at all compared to what it has in horsepower, but all in all, it has some grip. Wow, didn't expect that. That for stock tune, basically. Alright, next up. On the razor's edge. Well, it didn't do very good drifts. Actually, it didn't do a very good drift. Oh, bugger. Nailed it! Got some GTs. Who needs power when you have the weight? Huh. What kind of old-fashioned thinking is that? Power is everything. Weight is everything, man. Really? Trucks are the next big thing. Everyone should race a truck in Forza Horizon 5. You should try it. I haven't really checked. I do know that the F450 has all sorts of tires. I know for sure, because I checked it yesterday, because I was rebuilding that truck from a drift truck to a off-road truck. Remember why, because I said that at the beginning of the video, but the F-150s, you know, the 2018 one, I think, they don't have street tires. And you got some amazing shit in Australia going on. It's got Super Utes. It's basically a thing like this, or like an F-150, which is basically just slammed and being erased. And you know why? Because it's awesome. Let's take a drive through the canyon. Now that I think about it, I got a vacation next week, so I think I'll be watching all Fast and Furious movies again. Though I haven't seen the 9th yet, but that's on me. I'll be really honest. It started being way less fun when they got into that whole save the world kind of shit. I mean, yeah, the box office says it's going great, but you know. There we go. There we go. Sports tires. Well, of course I can't leave it out to drift this thing, right? So, drift build coming up right after this race. This thing has some grip.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
There we go. Little controllable slide.
Turn around.
Missed the Golf 3. I totally missed that one. That's on me. Yeah, it's raining. Fuck! Don't mind me. I'm just wrecking a truck. Which is not a wrecker. People say that when the weather changes, your driving style has to change too. Well, damn right you do. I like sorta wish it had like only 500 horsepower. It's like a slightly tuned 2J single turbo, but that didn't happen. I didn't just slam my engine up to 9,500 RPM. That was close. I just mucked it up at the end. I totally mucked that up nearly. Did we have the car already? So yeah. Oh, great, we get a gift. So yeah, actually, hit the number 6 button again, which is my stop recording button. So, actually, I took a picture right here in the previous race, and right here I nearly blew up my engine with 9,500 RPM. And right here, I went off the road and nearly blew my race because the Ford GT was faster right behind me. I just have to fend them off. And it will be right... Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. And it was right there in the corner, perhaps, if I don't forget to put it in.
Turn around.
But anyway,
It's safe to do so.
right. We got a gift car. He was using the Escort. Right? Great choice. Let's get this gift car real quick, and then get to some drifting. And I have a feeling this video will be slightly longer than 15 minutes. I just kind of hope that I can cut it just enough, but you know.
400 meters. Turn left.
In case you're wondering, I don't have the clutch button on right now.
Turn
It's
left.
just manual. Because that's a hell of a lot quicker with races, and my shoulder button is getting kind of lame. Wait, that's not the right English word for it. It's starting to get really loose. There's a lot of play in it. And it's actually recessed like halfway in compared to my right shoulder button, which I barely use, only for shifting my vision in the game. So
Wow, that's generous. Well, just the spirit of Horizon, isn't it? Shall we send a thank you?
what did I get? Ooh. I know exactly what I'm going to get from that one. I bought this, it was a $20,000 or credit build in Forza Horizon 4 with a friend, which we never did anything with the cars. But eventually I started using that car a lot in dirt drift zones, just because it was that amazing. It had a ton of horsepower, so that helped it out a lot. 640. Oh well, let's actually save this. Did I spell that right? Lord Frightening. Alright. Well, that's kinda drift sus. Oh, I know, that was horrendous. Don't hate me. Do we? Yeah, we do. Right, so maybe we should have just kept the 850 horsepower? I don't know. I sort of feel that the 1200 horsepower is a bit unnecessary. Let me know what you think in the comments. But with these drift tires, it actually does go a heck of a lot better than I would have thought that it would go with 800 horsepower, so... Let's see if we can break our PB.
Arrived at your destination.
That was a bit too hard of a tree tap. 210? Oh right, that was in the days before they lowered the points game. I'm still in the top 9%. Alright, let's come in a bit harder then. I will actually call my video Lord Frightening, if I can spell it right. Well, I just blew it. I've never hit that tree before. Yeah, that's not going great. No! Dang it! I hate rain when it's drifting time.
You have arrived at your destination.
That's really about all I can get in this drift zone right now. Every single damn time. Let's try it one more time. And hopefully avoid some trees. It's coming down hard. Wow. Maybe adjust my speed a little to compensate for slipperiness. Let's keep it wide so we can maybe, come on! Yeah, there we go! Some more, some more, some more. Oh, that was nearly perfect! Well, anyway. There we go. Lord Frightening. Or my Lord Frightening, maybe. 1200 horsepower drift machine. And a tribute to the late great Paul Walker. Actually, so yeah. I thank you for watching, and I'll hope to see you next time. Cheers!